The Steam Summer Sale's finally here, and this thing is loaded. With a goofy amount of new historically low prices and overwhelming positively reviewed games, it'd be hard to find something you don't love during the Steam Summer Sale. And because there are so many awesome deals, I'm taking my normal 10 honorable mentions and doubling them to 20, so stick around to the end for all those. The Steam Summer Sale ends July 11th, so let's get to it. Starting us off at number 10, we have Elden Ring for $41.99. Probably no surprise here. Seeing as Shadow of the Erdtree just dropped, this is a good opportunity to hop in if you haven't yet, and see what everyone's been talking about. Elden Ring is a massive open world Souls-like with gritty high fantasy vibes, and filled with tons of secrets, places to discover, and loot to pursue. A punishing game, but incredibly rewarding. Especially when you beat a boss that's been stomping your ass over and over again. Next up at number 9, we have Dragon's Dogma 2 for $55.99. This is the first time we're seeing a discount on this one, so I had to pop it in here. Another great high fantasy open world game with an incredibly detailed and deep open world to explore, as well as a unique party system that uses what are called pawns to aid you in battle. With your main character and 3 pawns at your side, level and gear up to take on some seriously challenging battles and unique enemies. At number 8, we have Ghost Recon Breakpoint for $5.99. This is its lowest price on Steam to date. It's an incredible open world third-person shooter that can involve a ton of strategy or be pure chaos. It's up to you on how you play. With a bunch of weapons and vehicles to get you shooting and scooting around the big open world, it's a ton of fun. And if you're into co-op, this game's even better partied up. Next up at number 7, we have Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord for $24.99. This is a pretty wild game, blending real-time strategy, RPG, and third-person action elements all together. Make your own character and work towards building your empire. While not only are you making major decisions from the top down, like an RTS game, but you can also visit these towns and settlements in person, and most importantly, fight with your controllable character in some massive battles. With a unique skill-based combat system, as well as the ability to command troops in real time. And at number 6, we have Hogwarts Legacy for $23.99. This one's also at its lowest price on Steam to date, and with the recent free content update on June 6th, it's a great time to jump in on this one. Playing out the life of a student at Hogwarts in the late 1800s, experience the School of Hogwarts and the surrounding area in all its glorious detail. Plus a great story to boot. Solve the mystery of an ancient magic that your character has the ability to manipulate and fight off the baddies who are trying to harness it for themselves. Next up at number 5, we have Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon for $41.99. This is only the second time since its launch back in 2023 that we've seen a discount on this. A much anticipated release from Armored Core fans who had to wait over 10 years since the last one. Build your perfect mech and take on all different types of missions and work your way up the ranks, offering a ton of build potential. Making new suits and testing out new playstyles makes for some endless fun and highly explosive combat. And at number 4, we have Inscription for $7.99. A fun, virtual, straightforward card game where you play against some spooky, mysterious opponents. It's easy to start, but gets more complex as the story continues, keeping things fresh through the entirety of the game. And with some fun puzzle-solving events based on your surroundings, this is a nice shakeup in the virtual card genre. At number 3, we have Dave the Diver for $13.99. Playing as a lovable diver named Dave, you're recruited by a sushi shop, and not only to hunt the fish, but also to run the sushi shop as a helpful waiter. Between these two gameplay features played out through a night and day cycle, you must hunt fish and serve that sushi. Upgrade your gear to progressively dive deeper and hunt bigger, badder fish and discover some mysteries too. A very fun game that can get quite addicting. Next up at number 2, we have Middle-earth Shadow of War for $2.49. This is one of my personal favorites, and a ridiculously good game for an even more ridiculously good price. If you haven't played this one yet, and even remotely enjoy a good ARPG, this is a must-play. With intense, violent combat, a good progression system, story, and a unique nemesis system that allows you to take control of orcs and build an army of your own. A ton of work went into this game, and it shows down to every detail. And last but not least, we have Lies of P for $35.99. It's the lowest price to date on Steam, and one of the best Souls-like games to rival FromSoft themselves. In a wild dystopian fantasy world based on a more horrific version of Pinocchio, Geppetto builds a world of mechanical puppets to aid people when things go horribly wrong, and puppets turn on humanity in an attempt to eradicate them from the town. If you're a Souls-like fan and haven't played this one, do yourself a favor and give this one a go. You'll find a lot of similar elements that'll make you feel right at home, difficulty and all. Alright, now it's time for those 20 honorable mentions.
3, 2, 1.
Starting us off, we have Terraria for $4.99, Outer Wilds for $14.99, Disco Elysium The Final Cut for $3.99, Returnal for $35.99, Enshrouded for $23.99, Blasphemous 2 for $14.99, Tunic for $14.99, RoboCop Rogue City for $24.99, High on Life for $25.99, Grounded for $19.99, Sonic Frontiers for $20.99, Song of Nunu: A League of Legends Stories for $14.99, Devil May Cry 5 for $9.89, Baldur's Gate 3 for $47.99, The Witcher 3 for $3.99, Hi-Fi Rush for $17.99, Monster Hunter Rise for $9.99, Nier Automata for $15.99, Kerbal Space Program for $9.99, and Dying Light for $8.99. Well, there you have it, another Steam Summer Sale with some awesome discounts. So let me know which games you guys picked up during the Steam Summer Sale. And as always, happy gaming, and I'll see you guys in the next one.